Matthew chapter 6, verse 11. Give us this day our daily bread. This verse matters to me right now in my investment philosophy more than anything else in finance. How often are you out there spending money? Daily. You're out there spending money daily. So why aren't you trying to make money daily? Because wealth that doesn't produce income can leave you anxious, but steady cash flow helps support daily needs. Give us our daily bread, not one day, not someday, today. And that's my argument right now. Cash flow is more important than cash grow. I think it's way more important to live rich right now, today, than it is to hopefully live rich 40 years from now. See, the reason so many of us are struggling is because we've been taught to live for one day. One day we'll get the big paycheck. One day we'll retire. One day we'll cash out that big old tax-free retirement account. And for me, that's about 40 years from now. No. Look, now don't get me wrong. I believe in delayed gratification. Waiting can be a good thing. A retirement account isn't completely wrong. But here's the question nobody asks. What are we doing while we're waiting for that big paycheck? I hear this all the time. What would you do if you had all the money right now? And the most common answer is, well, Luke, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. Well, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it right now? Ironically, I think this logic works for health, that delayed gratification, but not the same for our finances. Let me explain. In health, sacrificing today on the altar of tomorrow works, okay? Not drinking today, so you feel better tomorrow. Not smoking a pack of cigarettes, so you're not talking like this. That makes sense, right? But financially, that philosophy has never worked for me. I've waited, I've sat in illiquid assets that don't produce income. And I was just sitting there hoping one day for a big payday, someday. And here's what actually changed things. So this here is a snapshot of my December monthly paycheck portfolio statement. I'm going back and forth on, Gerald Peters calls it the second income stream. Check him out. He was the one who really got me on this, or the monthly paycheck portfolio. I'm trying to differentiate myself, make my own way here, okay? And at the very end of the month in December, you can see that I earned $92.02 on an account balance. I'm gonna round up here, so don't let me freak you out. So I ain't gotta say all these numbers. On an account balance of $3,450. That's real money. That $92 showed up whether I clocked in or not, whether I got up in the morning or not. And I'm sharing that with you because this is the easiest business that I have ever started. I got rental homes. I've started my own pressure washing business. I've mowed yards. I can go on and on here. And, I've worked so many jobs. But this is the easiest one I have ever done. The only work I'm doing is posting content like this, hoping that one day, one person, just one, hears it and says, damn, look, this guy, he didn't win the lottery. He never got a $100,000 paycheck or $1 million paycheck. He did this with a little guerrilla warfare. $20, $35. You can see my deposit this month, $35. $35 is all that I had extra to put into this fucking account. $50, $100, $5,000. Look, I'm breaking the piggy bank. I'll snap that fucker in half. And I'll put every penny to work in this account. Counting fucking pennies. And one day, maybe not today, I truly believe that this account here, my account, will be paying me $5,000, $10,000, $50,000 a month. But I can't just jump to that. I can't just jump up there. How's that? If I skip the beginning and there are no footprints in the snow for you to follow, how's that going to be relatable to the blue collar brother out there? It's not going to be real to him. So yeah, it might not make sense right now. But let's circle back to this in a year or 2 or 3 after the system has been beating your ass. Tossed around working on your limited asset called time. Because here's what's really crazy. This is what I've been learning. The rich value time way more than they value money. Think about it. How many times have you wasted hours trying to find the cheap tool? Do I have any carpenters out there? When just buying the right tool would have saved you days. Most people have to trade directed time for money. They need a job to earn a living. And if that's where you're at, then listen, get after it. Work part-time, full-time, triple time. No shame in that. No shame in that. I'm still doing that. But here's the go. Use your directed time to earn a living so that in your discretionary time, you can build your fortune. And that's what this account is doing for me in my discretionary time. This is leveraging my time. Hell, even when I'm not working, my assets here that I've accumulated are working. In 2025, let's swipe to the next picture. In 2025, my monthly income average was $19.78. I want to focus on that, not the account balance. This picture here is the most important picture I've ever shared on any social media platform of my life, okay? I care about monthly income. This is the Paycheck portfolio. This is about monthly paycheck.